Back home, it's an after party full of bad hoes. Bunch of drink, grass smoke. You could do them other drugs in the bathroom.
You know what I'm saying? I always was curious. You know, you always messed with Ill Will.
Yeah.
And I was kind of how you guys hooked up or whatever. Like, how did that relationship?
Really, like, I reached out to Ill Will, just, you know, underground on some mixtapes. Like, I knew he was the hottest DJ on, you know what I'm saying, the internet, and I felt like, you know, if I get this dude to host my mixtape, I'm just gonna get mad crazy, you know what I'm saying, promo, views, and all that. So when I reached out to him, when I felt like he was just familiar with who I was, just hopping on other people's mixtapes, from there, you know what I'm saying, we built just a relationship with each other through email, and then we met at a, you know what I'm saying, video shoot for a friend, and just from there, you know what I'm saying, he got this image look, you know what I'm saying, saw the tattoo, you know what I'm saying, the fashion. He was like, yo, you know what I'm saying, you're really behind the scenes. You ever thought about just stepping up in front and really, you know what I'm saying, being that guy and really share some ideas and just collaborate together.
Cool. Now, you were actually on the freshman class last year.
Yeah.
Now, do you feel that list helped your career, or because the fact that you worked so hard, you would have already gotten, you know what I mean, you got that success by just continuing putting the work in?
I think it would have. I think I definitely could have still made the same success, but it would have took a little bit more time, and I would have just missed out on, you know, it's a major publication at the end of it. So it's like I was on the front cover of the magazine, I was everywhere. So it's like that definitely benefited, and I think the biggest thing that benefited was me being the only person from LA on the cover, because then that gave my whole city more confidence in running with me and helping support the movement, even the radio stations and everything from there. So it definitely helped a lot. You know what I'm saying, the show just the support.
Okay, cool. Now you said, you know, bringing up the city. How do you feel about how the West Coast is doing right now? Do you feel like you guys are all representing it correctly, or it's just?
Yeah, I think right now the West Coast is doing a good job of just being themselves, man. A lot of people got stuck on stereotypes and wanting to be like other people or following, you know what I'm saying, the trends that was going on in the city, and then, you know, people roll them on when they start doing stuff for themselves, and really, like, I feel like a lot of artists start recording themselves, becoming free and just doing what they wanted, and let the fans, you know what I'm saying, fight for their music more, and they really try to push it. LA's doing good right now. We got TDE's whole movement, everything I'm doing, YG and DJ Mustard got all, you know what I'm saying, he's killing it right now. Tigers all around the world, shout out.
Alright, now let me ask you this. 2013 class, how do you feel that listening? Do you think it?
I think my thing is for the 2013, they just, I felt like tried to go for a different market than last, instead of repeating the last, you know what I'm saying, year, which everybody kind of slept on. A lot of those artists have top 40 Billboard records, top 10 Billboard records, which nobody really expected because they never really heard a lot of the artists. So, and with the new list, it's kind of like more of a not radio friendly list, where their underground artists weren't worried about getting on the radio, worried about videos, and they just worried about their core fans and grinding inside. So I think it's a dope list for the new one.
Okay, now your debut album was independent, and it did well independently, right? So what made you feel like it was the right time for you to go with a major, and why did you choose RCA? Why is that a good look for you?
I mean, really, it got down to like really just about the music at one point. At first, it was like a bunch of crews coming after. It was like Bad Boy, Maybach, different labels, and I was like, you know, it got to make sense with alumni to where I can still rap the movement and the team that I've already built, and everything in the lifestyle, and all those fans that want to know what's going to happen when I sign this deal. Like, I want them to trust that it's not going to be a team switch and they're going to get something different. So I felt like RCA understood that the most after we went through, you know what I'm saying, just singling it down to just about, you know what I'm saying, who had the right to support for the movement on paper, you know what I'm saying, getting all that right, just making sure it's a good look, but down to just creative-wise, RCA was the move.
Okay. Now, your single, Badass, with Meek Mill and Wale, I know you were on Breakfast Club and you were saying that they kind of hooked, the label hooked that single up or something like that, like you got Wale or something like that.
What happened was, I reached out to Meek, because Meek is his own team, you know what I'm saying, so I've known Meek before they made that deal, so it was like, when I reached out, it was nothing, he was like, you know, I appreciate the record, it's dope, I'm gonna come out to LA, he came out, I booked the session, he knocked it out in like an hour, and from there I just wanted to get a new feature and keep it with him, you know what I'm saying, that squad, so it wouldn't take away from me, and that's it, so we just got to I don't personally know him, I never talked to him, so it's like, you know, I reached out and was like, yo, I really want to try to get Wale on this, can y'all find out if it's good? And when they did, it was kind of like a 2-day response back. He got the record done, he was excited about it. It was nothing for him to come out to the video, so it was like, it shows just how organic the record was, including because they all used the Man of the Hour section without me saying it. It was just like a natural thing.
Now, you actually recently was on Rap Fix, and you got to meet Havoc and Wyclef. Now, how was that experience, and what advice did you get from those two legends?
I mean, it was dope just because, you know, I think Havoc is dope. He's a legend as a producer too, so I got to reach out to him and be like, yo, we need to get some beats. So he was like, you know, we exchanged information. I look forward to just getting some production from a legend, which is crazy. But besides that, I mean, just tips, you know. Wyclef reached out and said he, you know, appreciated everything I was doing. It's just as far as hip hop and just like my style, which, you know what I'm saying, he approached me with it before I even said anything to him, so it just shows that they really paying attention. And, you know, we just talked about just everything different between, you know, back in the day and these days and how the new game is and the new independent game. And, you know, it's pretty crazy just the new things you can show the old heads. Right? Like I talked to them about just stuff they didn't know about just on the internet and just helping them out that way.
Because you can build your buzz now pretty much from the internet without having no real marketing. If you got a team that's willing to, you know, help you promote.
And Wyclef felt like he was like, yo, the internet brought me back. You know, to me, mixtape is dope to see, you know what I'm saying, people actually realize how important it is.
Okay, now, do you have any more visuals coming off your most recent mixtape? What's that, Rocket Ship Shorty?
I love he do got some visuals still coming from there because I feel like it was some records that just didn't get, you know what I'm saying, explain right through the sound and need a visual. Because I feel like, you know, visuals are important in hip hop sometimes. And the listener might not get from hearing the song because they don't understand, see, even just punchlines and just some stuff goes over their heads. So there's certain records I feel like I need to get off and just, you know what I'm saying, have people understand a little bit more. And then certain records I just feel like I revisited and remixed. You know, so just look out for some remixes for some old Rocket Ship sounds.
Okay, cool. Now the last question. Now, you have, you know, 2013. What do you have planned? You got EPs, you know, your album project being worked on. Do you have a title for it yet?
Definitely working on my album right now. Definitely working on some type of project for the rest of the summer. I want to have new music to perform for my fans. I got a lot of shows booked up this summer. I just repeat the same records over and over. I hate sleeping on records and just sitting forever. So I'm definitely working on the album. And you know, my biggest thing for 2013 is getting the game out. I write a lot of hooks, I write all my stuff. And even when this features re-singing it, I wrote it. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to get a little bit more pen game out there, let people know I can write records and help out on their albums and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? No problem. I just think it's, you know what I'm saying?
You're not just a rapper, you're actually I'm trying to become
I mean, I started as a producer, so it's like I can't really learn from the album. You know what I'm saying? One record is perfect. Rewriting the beats and just help out with the music. And I don't always take ownership and just really have good music.
Well, shit. Well, this is Frig from HHRFD, chilling here with my homie Kid Ink.
Yeah, buddy.
Yo, tell them what if they don't know Twitter.
Make sure you check me out, Twitter, Kid_Ink, Kid Ink, that game on Instagram, Facebook, official Kid Ink, all my shows, KidInkMusic.com.
They tried to make me wait, but I'm more than ready to go and get mine. Grind like a inline skater, check your wristwatch, you'll see that this time is my time, and I don't need no invite to the party. Got rollover minutes and it feels like my calling. Ooh. I'm just doing what I can with a whole lot of drive, trying to make my own path, take a chance, can't sit and worry about no